What's cracking with your snacker stars? It is me, the BRE, the man in the backwards hat, Brandon from the sAs, Snack Food Appreciation Society, coming at you once again on a Friday night. And you know, our friend Chester the Cheetah once taught us that being cheesy isn't easy, but it sure helps if you're extra greasy. Find out next what I'm talking about on Pizza Night. Never fear, Pizza Night is here for Friday night, April 27th, 2018. And ladies and gentlemen, I was just bemoaning the fact that none of the national pizza restaurants have brought out anything of any significance as of late. Well, just as I say that, something is oven hot from Pizza Hut. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. They've taken two of their most popular products and crammed them into one pizza to create the double cheesy pan pizza. Now, what you've got here, apparently, is a pan pizza, which is really what made Pizza Hut's name many, many years ago. And then it is stuffed with cheese in the backside, just like a traditional stuffed crust pizza, which they introduced sometime in the 1990s. Then they take, apparently, their Parmesan crust and put that on there, and they toast it up real good for you, and that costs $15.99 for a large. And also, ladies and gentlemen, $16.49 after tax today. Let me go ahead and see if I can't pick out the 420 slice very easily. There you go. Pick it up for you. Show you that backside. Yep, it looks like there's some more cheese in there for you. All right. Nice and floppy. Show you the backside. Not as buttery looking as they used to be, but still pretty good. Actually, the pan and the stuffed crust are the only two things at Pizza Hut I typically enjoy. So with that said, I think I'm going to enjoy this, and you're going to enjoy it with me on Pizza Night. Alright, gang, I'm back to try the double cheesy pan pizza from Pizza Hut. Of course, I got pepperoni on it because unless there's another reason not to, pepperoni goes on every pizza, particularly if it's like a new pizza or a new format of pizza, because really it's the benchmark of how you measure a good pizza. So let me go ahead and pick out my slice here. I already got this one before, so I guess I'll pick him up again. Show it to you next to my noggin the way I always do. It's a pretty good sized pizza and pretty nice sized slices as well, with this being actually one of the smaller slices in terms of the overall width of the slice. Lots of pepperoni on there. One thing I love about Pizza Hut's pizza is their pepperonis typically do get a little more brown around the edges and crispy than other national chains. Let me go ahead, take a bite of this bad boy, let you know what I think. Wow, man, I am completely impressed by this pizza. Now, one thing I will note is it's not really a stuffed crust pizza because that cheese is just on the outer ring, and it's actually exposed on the top. I didn't realize that when I was first showing it to you. So it's not buried completely within the crust. It's just like a cushion of cheese on the back of each slice. And it is very cheesy, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, let's build it from the bottom to the top the way we always do. That crust is really good, guys, today. They got it about right, I think. Maybe just a hair longer in the oven would give a little bit more of a toastiness to the bottom of the crust and maybe bring out a little bit more of that buttery flavor. But it's there. The buttery flavor is definitely there, and it's a pillowy, soft, bready crust that I really enjoy. It's got a pretty good flavor, not too mass-produced tasting, so that's alright. Going to the sauce, there is just a sheen of sauce on this thing, really, not a whole lot. And I'm actually kind of thankful for that. They got rid of my favorite sauce, the crushed tomato, when they got rid of the Flavor of Now menu, which I predicted would fail, and it did. And they just now have the classic marinara, and then of course you can get barbecue or whatever, and they might have a white sauce. I don't know. But this is classic marinara, and it comes off acidic and bitter. I would like a little bit more sweetness in my sauce, but thankfully there's not so much sauce on there that this becomes a distracting issue. Outside of that, their cheese is pretty good. I would rate their cheese usually a little bit better than Domino's. Not quite as good as Papa John's, but pretty good, somewhere in the middle. That pepperoni, like I said, that's the best pepperoni in the fast food industry. I often make fun of Pizza Hut. I call it the McDonald's of pizza restaurants, but I mean, I eat at McDonald's sometimes too, and I like some of their stuff, so what am I saying, right? Pepperoni, nice and toasty on the outside, got a nice leathery overall texture. That's fantastic. Good flavor too, nice and beefy and porky at the same time. All that said, you're going to go ahead and get to that backside where you have that cushion of cheese, and that's just like the extra push that you need to get to the end of that crust. It's nice and not quite gooey, but it is melty and soft back there. Then you get to the crust, which is nice and toasty and crunchy, and it does have that toasted Parmesan flavor crust, which is one of the things they kept from the flavor of now. And that has a nice, it almost tastes like a sharp cheddar flavor in a way to me, but it's not. I guess it's just that kind of way that toasted cheese sometimes comes off. Pretty good, guys. You know, with it only being the real, not even a complaint, is that the sauce is a little bitter and acidic. I think that I'm going to go ahead and give this a 7/8 of a thumbs up, guys. This is a really good pizza. I think you should check it out. I wish it wasn't $15.99. I wish it was available in a medium. I wish a lot of things, but if wishes were horses, you know. Anyhow, thanks for watching, everybody. I wish you would join the SAS group on Facebook. You can do that by clicking on the link in the description down below. Also, while you're down there, make sure you support us on Patreon if you can. Make sure the Snack Society keeps staying on and on and on with more videos and more interesting types of videos for the foreseeable future. Also, ladies and gentlemen, leave a comment while you're down there. Hit that like button. Check me out on Twitter and Instagram at Brandon Reich SAS. Use the hashtag Snack Society so I know what you're talking about. Like, comment, share, subscribe. In the meantime, in between time, stuff yourself with some crust, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.